Being a successful applicant for a scholarship offer is not always as it sounds. Crucial and very meticulous steps must be taken to ensure being a successful applicant. However, if you have a clear understanding of what needs to be done and what doesn't, the process will go much more smoothly. Whether you're applying for a government, or corporate or private scholarship, the majority of them require you to fill out and submit an application online. To make your scholarship application a less stressful one, we at PicasScholarship.com are making a compilation of the important don'ts you should take note of when applying for a scholarship. Next are some of the don'ts one should take note of when applying for a scholarship. For more about this article, you can find out on our website, PicasScholarship.com, by clicking on the link in the description of this video. Also, you can find us on Facebook and you can like us if you want. Do not submit an incomplete application. Specific information is requested by scholarship committees because they require it to ensure that you are eligible for the scholarship, and to make an informed decision on who to choose. If the scholarship committee does not get all of the material from you, you will almost certainly not be given a free pass, and will instead be awarded a scholarship. Your application will most likely be reviewed by the scholarship committee, and if it is found to be incomplete, it will be placed in the disqualified pile. Some scholarship committees will call you to help you finish your application, but you should never expect this. It's a part of being a college student to get things right the first time. Organizations that offer scholarships receive many more applications than they can fund. Don't offer them an excuse to eliminate you from consideration, because you didn't submit a comprehensive application, as many companies do. However, it is the responsibility of students to ensure that they have filled out the scholarship application form completely and accurately. It is possible that your scholarship application will be rejected if it is incomplete. 2. Do not miss the deadline. When you decide to apply for a scholarship, the first thing you should do is look up the scholarship deadline. Now that you've discovered the date, double check that you know how to send your application, where to send it, and when to send it, if applicable. To avoid any last-minute craziness, apply for a scholarship far in advance of the deadline. Students frequently believe that they have a lot of time to apply for scholarships, which causes them to miss out on opportunities. Also, during the last few days of application submission, the application portals may become inaccessible due to high traffic. Some scholarships have a postmark deadline, which means that the application must be mailed by that date. Other scholarships ask you to submit your application by a certain date. Now, double check that you've sent in all of your application materials by the deadline. If you submit your application late, it is likely that it will be rejected. You may believe that you perform your finest work at 3 a.m. the day before the deadline, but an examination of your work will reveal that you don't. Allow yourself additional time to complete an application by releasing the pressure. The single most crucial component of the process is planning ahead, and it makes everything else go more smoothly. 3. Do not forget to proofread. Always have someone else proofread your application before submitting it. This will help decrease any spelling, grammatical, or other issues in your application before you send it. If you want to make money, your application should be as polished as possible. Proofreading your essay can mean the difference between receiving a scholarship and receiving no response. Before you can firmly claim that your scholarship essay is finished, it is strongly recommended that you proofread the text multiple times. Do not assume, however, that you are finished. A fresh look at the material is also necessary, so proofread it again when you get up in the morning. Proofreading is critical for obtaining a scholarship because if a member of the board discovers errors in the application essay, the vital financial assistance is lost. There are numerous elements that can be overlooked in a scholarship essay. Given that it might make or break your educational success, it is best to double-check every statement. Many people believe that proofreading is simply checking for grammar errors, but the process is a little more sophisticated than that. It guarantees, for example, that everything you wanted to put in the text is there, as well as that the language, style, and instructions are followed. You should always take into consideration that the sooner you finish your essays, the sooner they will be in the hands of someone who can double-check grammatical and spelling issues and make comments. 4. Do not forget to answer the question in your essay. The essay questions are provided by the scholarship organizations for a reason. They're interested in your response. An essay can be very well written, but if it does not answer the question, it will not win. Some scholarship application portals that do not require scholarship "Why do you deserve this scholarship?" is one of the most common scholarship essay questions. Your article must stand out from the crowd while being humble and grateful. Essays assess the applicant's thoroughness in giving complete information. If you put off writing your scholarship essay until the last minute, the quality will most likely decrease. Create a calendar with the dates and requirements for all of the scholarships you want to apply for to ensure you have enough time for the preparation step. Make sure you allow enough time for thinking and proofreading. Keep in mind what the scholarship is for and where it comes from while you write your essay. Customize your response to the scholarship such that it strikes a chord with the review panel. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. This could be your only opportunity to inform the committee about your accomplishments. Demonstrating your prior achievement can create confidence in your ability to succeed in the future. Although it may appear to be one of the more apparent scholarship essay suggestions, many candidates make their first mistake before even starting. They don't read the requirements. Exceeding, or failing to meet, the word count can impair your prospects because it demonstrates that you did not prepare your essay as thoroughly as other applicants. Also, double-check that you're answering thoroughly to all aspects of the prompt and that you're using the proper scholarship essay structure. 5. Do not fall victim to scholarship fraud. Be wary of unsolicited communications purporting to be from genuine foundations, scholarship committees, or university boards of regents. Before sending any personal information to a group that promises to grant scholarships, make sure to confirm its legitimacy. Do your research before attending any scholarship assistance workshop. Although workshop organizers may promise access to a number of scholarships, the costs of these programs sometimes outweigh the advantages. When applying for a scholarship, never submit money up front or pay an application fee. You should not be required to transfer money to an organization in order to receive a scholarship. These organizations will almost certainly keep the funds, and you will never hear from them again. You should be wary of companies that demand a loan fee before releasing funds to you. Real lending firms will add costs to your loan total, which you will return over time, rather than charging you a fee up front. Never put your trust in a company that claims to be able to get you a scholarship. These companies will charge a fee and may even guarantee a refund, but they will never get you a scholarship. Legitimate agencies will never guarantee that you will receive a scholarship. Be wary of any scholarship service or company that uses phrases like official, national, government, or other names that sound governmental or official. They're most likely attempting to appear official in order to hide the swindle. Some companies claim to be able to make you qualify for financial help, such as grants, loans, work-study programs, and other forms of assistance. These companies claim that for a processing charge, they will handle all of the paperwork for the so-called program. What they're really doing is completing the free application for federal student funding, FAFSA, a free form that determines if you're eligible for federal aid. Scammers will sometimes provide misleading information about your family's income, assets, and benefits in order to qualify you for more financial aid than you would receive if they revealed the truth. You can get a letter advertising a free financial aid, conference, or interviews for financial help. Sometimes the seminars are informative, but more often than not, they are carefully veiled sales pitches for financial aid counseling services, investment products, scholarship matching services, and costly student loans. 6. Don't think you are not worth it. If you believe that scholarships are solely given to deserving students, you are mistaken. Scholarships are awarded to students based on their extracurricular activities, hobbies, musical interests, geographic, religious, and cultural backgrounds. Don't think that you aren't eligible for any scholarships, or that you don't have anything distinctive that qualifies you for one. Scholarships are actually available to everyone, you just need to do enough study to identify ones that meet your qualifications. Even if you believe you are a lock for a scholarship, take the time to correctly and completely fill out and submit your application. This is something that every scholarship winner has considered. What's more, guess what? They triumphed, and you can as well. If you don't win straight away, don't become disheartened. It's crucial to remember that scholarship applications are a numbers game. Apply for as many as you are eligible for, as the more you apply for, the better your chances of winning. 7. Do not share your details or log in with too many others. You will get your application ID or user ID and password for future processes once you have enrolled for a scholarship online. It is critical that you do not reveal these credentials with anyone, especially if they are untrustworthy, as this may jeopardize your chances of receiving the scholarship. If you are having trouble filling out the application form, you can enlist the help of family and friends. Also, filling out the application by yourself will limit the chances of entering incorrect information. By the way, don't forget to click on the subscribe button as well, so you will receive updates from us. That's it for now. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.